Hi, this is Ainsley, and welcome back to Severn That's Wrap Interviews. Today I'm here with
Jameila.
And how old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
Okay, awesome. Just gonna ask you a few questions. Okay, first one, how long have you been here at Severn?
I've been at Severn since 3rd grade.
Jeez, that's a long time. And how has your life revolved around school besides like the 7 hours we have to be here each day?
Obviously homework, I have a lot of that. And then with sports, and then I like to go to the sports games. So whenever there's a chance for that, I like to do that. So my after schools are definitely taken up quite a bit by
That's
school.
awesome. Never been to any sports games.
Really? You should try that.
You should try that. Okay, next question. Who has been your favorite teacher throughout all your years at Severn?
Miss Doyle.
Okay, awesome. And how has Miss Doyle impacted you on both a personal and educational level?
I think she just came at the perfect time. She came when I was in 10th grade, and so I think I was really able to just pick her up as a role model and just have that her positive influence in my life when I needed it.
Awesome. She seems so nice. I never had a class with her, but she seems so nice.
I love her.
Yeah. Okay. What clubs have you been involved in, and what made you interested in joining them?
So my main club is Swag, which I'm president of.
Okay.
I first kind of heard of it because my sister was president as well. And then I just kind of loved the way it tackled so many of the current events and issues going on, and how it made it more relevant, and how I was able to bring those issues and kind of make them more prevalent in the Severn community.
Awesome. And in your opinion, as a senior, do you think it's ever too late to join a club or anything you're interested in?
No, definitely not. I think if anything, senior year is the perfect time. It's I feel it's stressful in those first couple months, obviously, but after, kind of once you know where you're going, or once all your applications are in and you can kind of breathe, it's the perfect chance to just do whatever you want to do. And if there's a certain club you've had your eye on forever, I feel there's just genuinely no time too late to just pick it up.
No, I definitely agree. Okay, next question. I know this is kind of hard and it's not going to be the easiest, but if you had to choose, what was your favorite moment of your high school experience?
Oh my gosh. I would say just all the basketball games this year. As the manager, it was just so incredible, seeing the team, and then just being going to the practices and seeing all the work they put in, and then going to games and seeing all the fans and the energy. We played St. Mary's 3 times this year, and it was just so incredible to see us win every single one of those games. So.
And you can take your credit, that was me. I managed that team.
I watched them do all those plays you're watching right there.
Awesome. Is there one thing that you would have changed?
I think freshman year, obviously everybody's freshman year, it's whatever. But I think I would have wished I prioritized academics, which is crazy because it's not I prioritize social life either. I don't know, I just wish I would have put a little more intention into the things I was doing, with my academics and branching out to people, and not trying to remain so stagnant in myself.
No, that's totally valid. Lots of people have said that. They're I wish I tried a little bit harder. So this is your sign to
yes,
actually do it. Next question. Is there one decision you made at Severn that changed your interest or positively impacted you at all?
Obviously, as I talked about with freshman year, being a little more intentional with my academics and my social scene, I would say sophomore year, I think I really just did that. With the friend group I have now, I started up with them sophomore year, end of freshman year, and they've been my ride or dies this whole rest of my career. They've helped me push myself academically, and just in every single aspect of the way that I needed to be pushed, they did that for me. So I would say just picking them up and making them my girls have just been the best decision of my career.
So sweet. No one's ever talked that highly of their friends. It's so sweet. Or not ever, but that's really sweet. Okay, next question. This can be big or small. What would you say was your greatest contribution to the Severn community?
I think I try to take up every day with a positive attitude. I like the fact that I can kind of go anywhere in the Severn community and have somewhat of a familiar face. I like the idea of that. So I like being able to talk to anybody. And if somebody ever needs to talk to somebody, I like that I could be that person for a lot of people. So
that's so true. I feel you're friends with everyone. You're just able to talk to everyone so easily. That's awesome. Next question. Do you think Severn has promoted a projected career path for you at all?
I definitely think so. And not quite directly where it's I was in a class that was I want to do this, but Severn's helped me so much with getting a lot of internships at hospitals and stuff. And through that, I was able to be I want to be a nurse. I want to be in the healthcare field. So they really helped me kind of solidify what I want to do with my life a little bit.
That's awesome. Did taking bio help? Are you taking bio this year?
Yeah.
Well,
No
they
comment.
turned you away a little bit.
No comment.
Okay, awesome. So I know you run track for Severn, right? And what would you say is your favorite part of that community, and how they like changed you at all?
So obviously, track is the sport that just you don't ever see yourself doing. It's
Yeah.
our sport is your punishment. I mean, that's what they all say, but genuinely, it's because it's almost like it developed my love of running, which is a crazy thing to say.
Wow.
But just the community you make. Like, I don't want to say you trauma bond, but at like the same time, like when you guys are pushing about 3 miles, like things start getting a little hectic. So I would just say like the community I made through that, like I've met so many amazing people that I'm just going to be so upset leaving as a senior.
Oh.
And I would not have been able to meet them if it wasn't for track.
Oh, that's sweet. I love our sport is your punishment. That's crazy. You're going to have to think pretty far back, but what do you remember from your first day at Severn?
Oh, gosh. I mean, obviously I was in 3rd grade, so I was a little young. But I just remembered, like it was just so different from my old school, but like in a lovely way. Like everybody was so open and sweet. Like I very much like for my other school, I'd been going there since as early as you could go to school. So this was like my
Kindergarten,
first,
maybe?
yeah, like pre-kindergarten probably.
Oh,
because it was a private school too, so it was like I was able to do that, and so it was very different. Like I've never been the new kid before, so that was different. But like obviously we were kids, like it's not like anybody was like, ew, get away. So like I just remember like going up to people and everybody talking to me and like everybody just being so sweet.
That's awesome. That's so precious. Okay, Key and I love music. We have to ask, what is your favorite song right now, or like good like reflection of your senior year song?
Definitely Good Days by SZA. I think it just keeps me in that positive mindset.
That is just like the perfect vibe, like for like a sunny day, like a walk outside.
Yes.
Oh, I love that song. Awesome. Okay, last question. How has the community of our senior class evolved since you first got here?
I think it's just been so beautiful. Obviously, as I've said probably 20 times at this point, I've been here for quite a while. So I really think I've been able to see like our grade grow in size, but also in character. And I think we've gone to like a point where we've gone from just peers to friends to like honestly like such a close-knit little family.
Aww.
And I think that has just been so beautiful to see, just like everybody developing and us becoming closer and closer as the years go by. And I think that's just been so beautiful to witness.
So sweet and so well said. Goodness. Okay, last thing. Any shout outs? Anyone you want to thank or anything?
Generally just like our whole class. Like just I genuinely do not know if I had gone to like a different school with different people, I would have been a completely different person and most likely for the worst. Every single person in this grade has just pushed me to be like the best, most amazing version of myself that I can look back on and be really proud of, I think.
Wow, so well spoken. That was awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.